Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Neon Gods. We are excited to be back here today. It has been a challenging month for all of us in one way or another. But we're back, and we're so excited to play more Good Society for y'all today. Or at least I know I am. Everybody here was reluctant, was like, please, do we have to? And I was using my blackmail folder to make sure that I was
literally
on all of
about to say, I'm being blackmailed.
To make them show up here today. So, no, that's all a lie. Everybody was super excited to be back
Well, we
here.
all know you have full control over Sita and everything he does.
Yes, I do.
I was gonna say it's not a folder; it's like a full cabinet for me.
Yes. Well, I have my next Sita clone ready to go at any point. Should this one act out, I will initiate the self-destruct. And
you know he's going to act out. Have you met him?
Should he not act out?
Call my parents.
Anyway.
Batteries, kids.
We're really glad to be here. But before we get started, a couple of announcements for our shows, because we are getting right back in the full swing of things after our impromptu summer break. Where we
were all sick, dying, or both.
Yes, melting sick for both. We are going to be tomorrow have a brand new premiere for you to join us for. It will be our very next stream after this one. Saturday night's Ward 47. We're going to be playing Parslings, which is a deck building tabletop game. Has a lot of like word themes and meanings and about like self-identity and stuff, and we are going to be coming in for our first session there, so come hang out with us tomorrow for that. Savannah and Sid will be there as well, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say. We've put a lot of work into this, and I think it's going to be very much fun.
You guys are going to love these characters.
Yeah, they're going to be some good beans. So yeah, coming out tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern time for that. The rest of our schedule for the next week should be as advertised. If you go below our faces, live on Twitch, you can see whatever we've got lined up right now. If you're on YouTube some point in the future, I don't know. Just go over our Twitch page and see whatever we're doing, because it's something. I was trying to think of any other announcements as far as like change-ups.
I mean, it's a change-up for this stream in that I can finally show our character art.
Oh, is this the first stream we've had our art?
Did we? I don't think we had it last time.
I don't think we did.
Chat, do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I don't have to answer. I'm gonna show it anyway. Let me make sure it's all on here. Oh, there's the Morrigan.
Can they still hear? They can still hear us.
Yeah, I'm just switching the name cards.
Okay, cool.
And Hella.
Didn't know if you were doing like
Meredith.
a big slideshow.
And Joe, no, bitch, I don't have time for that. I put them on the name cards. Look at them.
They're great. I don't have them up in front of me, but I do remember what they look like.
Wonderful, wonderful artist. Oh my gosh, I gotta pull up their Twitter so I can post it in the chat. But she did an amazing job. Christiana did. She worked so hard on them and put a lot of love into them, and they turned out so wonderful. So thank you so much.
Everyone's hot,
and everyone's extremely.
Oh no, they're hot.
Cute. The Morrigan is like, it's not even fair. How hot.
I was gonna say,
here's her Twitter.
Joe is so much more muscular
He's
than I.
jacked.
Twice as muscular as I expected,
jacked.
and I expected pretty muscular. So, and he's a Yankees fan, which I feel like you mentioned at some point, and then I forgot.
Here is the link to Christiana's Twitter, where you can find her. Her name's Christiana Steven. It'll be easy to find her because she's got the Morrigan as her profile picture right now.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, she does.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So just go, but yeah, she's at Christy Designer on Twitter. She did a great job. Commission her for stuff. She's very lovely to work with. She's really sweet, very nice, and she does a great job. So, yeah. Thanks,
That
Christiana.
makes me
Buy art.
so happy.
By her art.
From
Her
Cool
commissions,
People.
and I just checked her Twitter. Her commissions are open right now, so
Oh, sweet. Yeah, go buy art.
you can buy arts from her. She's
Always a
wonderful.
good investment.
She's wonderful.
All right. Yeah. So Noir, enjoy that eye candy while we're playing here today. That's it. I'm gonna let my players here introduce themselves, talk about what they're doing on off this channel and who they're playing here tonight, and then we'll jump right in. Starting with Savannah.
Yeah, it's me. Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I'm live on this channel Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them. And at least this past week, while I am home during the day, the occasional off video game stream. I played Stanley Parable. And it was
so fucking fun.
and it was immediate. I'd never played it before, so I bought the Ultra Deluxe and played a lot of it on stream. And I want to go back to it because it was super, super fun. And I just put that video on YouTube. So if you like my chaos energy and you want to see a game where I'm supposed to follow directions, go watch the 3.5 hours I played of Stanley Parable on YouTube.
But you did follow directions. But then it started you over.
I'm pretty sure literally the first thing I did was go through the left door when I was supposed to go through the right door.
That is true. That is true.
He said, and he went through the door on the left. And I said, no, he didn't. And it was 3.5 hours of that and infinite holes. And it was great. So go watch that. And then on Sunday nights, I'm also on twitch.tv/LBHackema playing Dungeons and Dragons. And this week I'm gonna try to do some FMV streams. Those are my favorite kind of video games. But tonight, I'm not doing any of that. I am playing Hela, or Hel, whose desire is to overtake their father and usurp his power. And I also occasionally play Apollo and Sabrina.
I don't remember who goes next.
Sid goes
Is it
next.
Sid?
I
Sid does
think
it?
it's me because Sita goes last. Hello, I am Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid, talking about TTRPG. I have a tendency to add extra T's recently, so I'm just very carefully placing my T's. TTRPG.
My favorite genre of game, TTTPGs.
It's been a week. Anyway, I'm here several nights a week, including on Thursdays where I run our game, and we'll call it our new game, because it's a game we've been playing for a while, but it's a new system. We're playing Monster of the Week now, and it's a new time. It's an hour earlier because I'm old and half of our cast is on the East Coast. So, it is now at 7 o'clock Eastern. We're having a lot of fun, y'all. We got to stretch our muscles with new playbooks, and lots of making out was done. It was just a lot of fun. So definitely.
And I get to play my favorite game in the universe. Monster of the Week.
Monster of the Week.
Which I always end up TMing and hardly ever get to play.
I'm so glad that I could have you play it. Savvy has a PhD in MOTW. They are SMRAT. They are very smart. Anyway, when I'm not here, you can find me over, at least for the next 2 weeks before I return home, here on Mondays. On Mondays, you can find me over on twitch.tv/InfiniteRP. We have 2 more episodes left of our final 3rd season of Flames of Freedom. We're in Paris. We just met Temple Franklin, who is Ben Franklin's illegitimate grandson by his illegitimate but claimed son. Yes. I'm sure this will be relevant at some point. But yeah, this should be good times. Okay, this evening I am playing Meredith Eastros, aka Calliope. Her desire is to find a way to inspire all of humanity with the mini side quest of ruining the Morrigan's life as much as she has now ruined Meredith's. Kidding, mostly. Yeah, and then sometimes I play Loki, and sometimes I play Mars, and they're both good boys.
Never mind. I was gonna make a mean joke.
Please do.
I have like big stir the pot energy today because we haven't played this game in so long. So you're talking about Meredith's desire to like inspire all of humanity, and the first words that wanted to come out of my mouth were, like Romans do.
I hate all of you.
I'm laughing.
Sita, go say.
Hi, everybody. I'm John Sita, also known as Mr. Wilt over on the Twitters. When I'm not here, you can find me on the back of milk cartons from the early 90s and just ever so slightly out of the corner of your eye, although I'm never there when you turn your head.
I was actually going to call that
there.
milk carton
You looked,
in.
but I wasn't there.
He's our
I was
favorite.
going to call the milk
cryptid.
carton in. Yeah. Where your SCP, like 1,423, something like that?
You're putting me on I don't remember the milk carton one. Put me on the spot with my SCP knowledge, though.
Wait a minute, there is a milk carton SCP?
There's an everything.
There's an everything SCP.
Okay.
They're in the 7,000.
I believe all of you.
So
There's an
yeah.
SCP that's made of rebar.
There's an unnecessary number of SCPs that like functionally don't exist even in their own reality.
There's an
SCPs are
SCP
just
who's a
even
big
weird.
goop monster that absorbs everything, but his whole goal is to hug people and make them feel better.
Yeah. That's 999, I believe.
Love him.
The tickle monster.
The tickle monster?
Literally, that's its nickname is SCP, whatever. I think it's
He
999.
just wants to make you
They all have a
happy.
nickname. He's called the tickle monster.
He's really
See,
cute.
I think
and when it
of
hugs
something
you,
else when I think of the tickle monster.
Oh, we
And
do
that's
have a
all
tickle
y'all
monster.
Dude.
Well, you know how we feel about slimes on this channel.
I'm not telling the tickle monster story again.
No, it's emblazoned on the internet already. It's
I'll
fine.
send Sita
So
the tickle
tonight
monster.
I'll be playing Odin. He is a viral influencer, and his desires is to topple the pantheon and break the cycle of renewal. And I also occasionally play the butthead Fenrir, and oh fuck me, and the awesome friendly rock star Fable. He needs more screen time for a rock star. He's like,
Yeah, I want to get Fable
Okay.
links.
I have plans.
oh,
I was
Ooh.
gonna say we should get Sabrina in here more, but I'm pretty sure she's about to lose her job, so...
Yeah, she was there last time and she regretted it. I also just realized I fucked shit up because normally I go first, but I'll go last this time.
This is habit.
us.
Yeah, I'm just used to it when I'm running a game. I always like, let's go first, then I do that. But I'm not. You're not my players. We're co-facilitators. I said that at the beginning. We'll get there. Hello, everyone. I'm Val, co-runner of this game. You can find me at the Crowd, Twitter and Twitch. Here, Thursdays through Mondays, playing running game. You can also find me over on LB Hackamo's channel on Sundays, playing in the Play Things of the Gods game as well. I already talked about Ward 47. I'm going to be running that every Saturday. Come join us for that. Also check out my Twitter because I'm going to be doing more art stuff. I've started drawing again recently, and so I've been putting up more of my art there. So I'm going to be doing that more often. No, I'm not gonna do commissions anytime soon because that's way too far. That'd be too much pressure for me. But I'm very happy to show it off.
But they're drawing Ward 47 NPCs right now.
I am drawing Ward 47 NPCs right now. So
And by
yeah.
NPCs, you mean the same one about 4 times, and every time it gets more attractive and more terrifying.
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I have an obsession right now, and it's one character specifically. Y'all ready to get going? I think we've stalled long
Yes.
enough.
Yeah, sorry, I was posting the tickle monster in the Discord so Sita could see him.
Great, good. All right. So
I love him.
We talked beforehand about what happened last time. We'll do a little like round robin again to talk about it. Started off, Joe came out of the coma. The Morrigan used magic-y blood magic to bring Joe out of their comatose state. The two of them had a conversation about the old days, and
Hella saw some of it
Hella did see some of it,
and then left.
and then they got sort of a brain link because of the magic, so they can see kind of what the other person is up to, or get a sense of what they're doing at any given time. Where do we go next after that?
I think to Hela and Fenrir,
Yep.
Right.
who had a conversation in the bar, and Fenrir was a big dick about it. To be expected. Meredith heard the whole thing.
Let's see.
Them Meredith and Hela had a little
A
conversation.
little conversation. Which was pretty nice,
Yeah.
for the most
For
part.
both of them, it was downright cheerful.
Yeah, it was like a friendly thing.
And then
And then we went to a couple of very not friendly things.
Yeah.
a couple of not friendly things.
Because
What,
the Morrigan is an asshole.
Morgan's
Yes.
a jerk.
I'm striding that neutral evil line real hard. The Morrigan invited Meredith out to dinner
For a little
Sure.
hostile takeover.
shortly before the news came out that she had bought
Like 40%.
a
Stake in the company.
pretty large percent. I think it was like 30 or 40% stake in Meredith's company because they were having some hard times, and essentially they met to kind of gloat about that a little bit. So yeah, that was a really passive aggressive scene, and then Mars and Apollo showed up.
Well,
With
Apollo showed up
donuts
with
and coffee.
Mars showed up with Apollo in tow.
Yes.
To say hello and to catch up and to be friendly.
Because they never talk anymore.
They don't ever talk anymore. Especially
Yeah.
not the cycle. And the Morrigan made Mars cry.
Yes.
And Apollo
Got real pissy
didn't
about
take it very well. He was very nice
Defended
about
his
it.
friend.
He was extremely nice about it. But maybe wants the Morrigan to think about how she's disrespected literally everyone else now. And that has not lost on him.
Was that was the last scene we
And
did,
also,
right?
he would literally kill someone for Mars.
Sure.
And then I think we ended the cycle there.
I think that that was the end of the cycle, and then we did reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I gained a negative condition,
Mm-hmm.
which is audited.
I have a negative condition, but I don't know if I gained it last time or not.
What's it?
Washed up.
I don't
I
remember.
think that was the round before.
That might have been before.
I gained a positive condition of sponsorship.
You did, right?
Someone with power and money has taken an interest in Meredith.
And then again, I don't remember. I don't think Joe got it anything, but Joe still has the negative condition, mean to death, right now. So we got 3 negatives and a positive on the table. All right, cool. So what we're supposed to do next then is trending topics. So let's do those. So that's going to be essentially our rumors, any sort of viral news that is going around the net or otherwise about, well, really anything. So, pulling up the stuff right now. The ones that we have in line to be spread. Yeah, because we missed this first one here, so it's throwing me off. Visually starting me off. So ones that have not been spread and are not fading. Joe is being bought out by a popular restaurant chain. The Morrigan's tech company has been secretly contracted by the NSA for surveillance operations. And Meredith paid off Fable's girlfriend to keep quiet about their torrid affair. Who's got one right now? Just yes.
I do. Meredith's company, sort of playing off of the other rumors about the agency going under. Meredith's company is about to be liquidated and bought out by what is it even now? Warner Brothers. What like 14 other companies are all in one at this point? What fucking monopoly is it at this point?
Oh jeez. I don't remember the name.
Here. Warner, is it? It's not just even Time Warner anymore. What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just call it Warner Brothers. It's fine.
Okay. So is Warner Brothers the owner or like the parent company for Meredith's agency then?
Yeah.
Currently? Okay. All right. Who else has one?
I have one.
Oh, you go.
I'm gonna do a positive one
Okay.
because I want to see how people react to it. Maybe. I am going. This is stupid. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Do it.
There's a rumor going around that Hela has signed a movie deal and is going to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because the whole like Gambit thing never really worked out.
Wait, hell's gonna be Gambit?
I don't know. It was the closest one I could think of because he does the cards and stuff.
Fuck yeah. I mean, we had a Hela, but I mean, she kind of got done dirty, if I can be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I guess. So.
Listen, Cate Blanchett did a great job.
She did great. I'm just saying, the writing did her dirty. Just saying.
Which is unfortunate because that was an otherwise awesome movie.
That was a great movie.
Saved Thor's whole franchise.
We can't talk about the Thor franchise with Val right now. It will.
I just watched all of the MCU movies.
They have extremely strong feelings about Thor.
In time and chronological order. Yes, I have a lot of opinions on a lot of MCU movies right now.
This is fair.
I've heard the Thor lecture twice already.
Yes, I'll give it a third time, but not on stream.
And had to defend that I think Tony Stark and Iron Man are better than Doctor Strange.
Let's keep going. I'm not getting baited into this again.
Right. I don't have a new one off the top of my head, but I do want to spread the bit about the Morgan's tech company being contracted by the NSA.
Okay, that one is spread. I'm gonna create a rumor that
What, you're not gonna spread one, Val?
never.
I'm actually shocked.
Never. I'm gonna say I could get real nasty with this one. That's
Do
like
it.
percolating in my head right
Do
now.
it. Do it if you're nasty. We have a T-shirt that says that in our store.
We have merch, by the way. You should.
I'm gonna say that Joe paid off Miranda's mother for custody.
The bocce grill. Dang.
No, for a hibachi grill, actually. Like
For a hibachi grill.
Yeah, for a hibachi grill.
Whoa. All right. Yeah. That's cold.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nasty. Mine was too nice. We had to get it real nasty.
Yeah. I had a nastier one going around that like he murdered her mother or something, but that sounds too.
No, we
that
don't
was too
fridge
far.
people here.
Yeah.
No,
Now the one you actually did, like it since it's not as extreme, it also makes it more plausible too.
Yeah. Yeah.
mhm.
I think it's nastier because that means if it's true that her mom was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we need a few more. One more from everybody or spreading.
Loki is in talks to write a tell-all book about their wacky, wild, and dysfunctional family.
Ooh, I have one.
Do you have a working title for that book?
No, do you?
Huh. We're gonna have to. We need to come up with that. Though.
Okay,
You could steal
like, the first thing that
you could
the
steal
first thing
Jeanette
that-
McCurdy's memoir title. Her memoir is titled "I'm Glad My Mom Is Dead," or it's like "I'm glad my mom died" or something.
Oh my god! I was just gonna say like just fuck family. It seemed very alliterative and kind of on the nose, which seemed
that's
like
nice.
Loki's deal.
I have one.
Yes.
The latest Bigfoot sightings were real.
Or what?
Real.
They were real.
It's a real Sasquatch.
All right, now Sita, just come up with something about something with tentacles, and we win.
This is how you win good society.
This is how you win gets at least our version.
Is
of
you
Good
involve
Society.
tentacles
and Bigfoot.
And you say
it-
the word consenticles even though you know it means something else in a different community.
Yes,
And you're okay with that.
a-
because you're comfortable with your sexuality.
let's say.
And telling people on the internet about it.
Let's go with a British sea vessel was reportedly dragged underwater by some kraken-like creature
Yeah, get the Kraken in here.
Get the Kraken up in here.
We love them.
off the coast of Greece somewhere, of course.
How dare you? No, of course. It had to.
Now you guys have the original tentacle monsters, maybe?
We did.
Still in Charybdis?
Yep.
One of my favorite bits is when Sid takes credit for like everything Greece has done.
The Greeks invented everything.
He's like, yes, that was us.
Us, as in I had some contributing factor.
She was
to
there.
any
You guys
of
don't
it. Y'all,
Sid's
I look
also a
really. I look really good for being like over 4,000 years old. I'm just saying.
Let's see. Let's see. Mars.
Don't you say a goddamn
Don't
thing
talk
about,
about
my beautiful
boyfriend
boy.
like that.
Has been seen in the company of and is allegedly dating ... Dot dot dot. I didn't get that far. I just wanted to go with this rumor.
Are you trying to decide between like one of us, or are you trying to think of like a famous person?
I was going back and forth between the two, actually.
Because you could say me, and I mean it wouldn't be a big deal. I'd be chill about it. I'd be really chill about it.
Is dating Savannah?
Yes.
No. Listen, I like
I just
two
gotta-
men, so
I'm just gonna go an unknown celebrity.
wait. How if they've seen them together? How is it unknown?
I don't know.
They always hide their face. They like have the collar up and like sunglasses.
Oh, Mars
on.
is dating Orville Peck.
Okay.
Yes! Oh, please, yes!
No, I wanted
Can
to bring more of our other NPCs in.
Because that would be fucking dope.
Fable is
Send
a
that token
girlfriend.
immediately.
Well, so Mars is like a super he's like a really popular football player, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So would the interesting rumor be that he's dating a normie? Because he was just at Morrigan's office and Sabrina works there.
Okay, yeah, we can go with that.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Sorry, I really did not mean to hijack your rumor.
No. I needed the inspiration. But okay, so everybody's done one or done both. So that also means that fading is going to be Meredith paid off Fable's girlfriend. That's the only one. Oh no, and
Joe's being bought out.
Okay. And we've only spent one of these, and it was me. So right now we have on the table, Fable is secretly looking for new representation. A shadowy government agency is trying to capture and study the gods to use their powers. Ella is a fake, and her performances are smoke and mirrors. Willie Nelson is the reincarnation of the god Dionysus.
I forgot about that one.
And the Morrigan's tech company is being secretly contracted by the NSA for surveillance operations. These are all over the place.
Bananas.
I love them. We're really good at coming up with rumors and then doing absolutely nothing with them because we're way too focused on ourselves.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep spending them for drama.
I love it.
All right, so we've done trending
100%.
topics. Last is going to be DMs. So
Wow.
everybody will send 2 messages to another player or a player's character or NPC. Who's got one?
I have one.
Okay.
Because I'm going to send an email to myself. Because I think I don't want to like ascribe a bunch of feelings to Mars, but I feel like maybe he feels really bad about causing a scene for Sabrina at work. And I think Apollo takes it upon himself to like send a really nice email to Sabrina, like apologizing for making a scene. And it's just this very nice, like, kind of formal email that's like, Sabrina, like, I don't want to have to do a whole email in that voice.
Do it.
Sabrina! Apologies for any distress Mars and I may have caused you during our visit to the office last week. I have attached a gift that hopefully will make things a bit easier on you, and if you find yourself in need of work anytime soon, my firm is often hiring admins. And he attaches, like, I don't know that he has like a good handle on. He attaches like a $500 H&M gift card. And is like, I hope you can treat yourself after a long week.
Wonderful.
And she doesn't know what to do with this.
I'll go next by continuing the train of sending Sabrina emails. Because the Morrigan is going to send a email to Sabrina, which reads, "You had a chance to change your fate.
You need your
Heart,
touch
stars,
points.
and horseshoes.
You need
Heart, stars, and horseshoes.
You need your touch points. Change your fate.
Change your fate. Sabrina. Attached, you'll find our quarterly reports. Make sure that these are attached to our next memo we send out to the rest of the office. I want to make sure that they're disseminated in this properly this time, as last time I trusted the task to Davidson in marketing. Well, you remember the backlash from that, so I trust you can handle it. Additionally, unrelated to workplace, I need you to send out a few items for me. You can expense them to my corporate account. Use your best judgment. Send Apollo and Mars some sort of fruit basket or something along that line. Make sure pomegranates, I think, included. I don't know. I don't really understand the Greek pantheon and their stuff, but I remember something with pomegranates. So go ahead and send those, and an apology letter as well.
I don't know how Sabrina knows better, but I feel like she knows better.
She took some basic Greek mythology in middle school.
Does she have any... I don't remember the characters we came up with. Does she have any connection to Meredith? Or is that just... That's just Morrigan?
That's just Morrigan. No,
Okay.
Sabrina
I don't
is
know.
Morrigan's personal assistant.
I just feel like Sabrina knows better.
Please don't. Please just send it.
Okay.
I feel like the backlash from sending it's going to be funnier.
She sends them... I don't know if this counts as my other letter or not. It can if it needs to. But she sends them a... she sends them a package with the apology note with like some craft beer, and I think it's like sours that are made with pomegranate or something.
Okay.
There you go.
And some
Toe the
like
line.
pomegranate lotion and
Just dances around it.
I don't know. You
Is this
guys tell
basically
me
sending a gift
I
back?
live in the fucking Midwest. Where do you buy pomegranates? Can you just buy those?
Yeah.
You can buy pomegranates.
80s, primarily. Gotta go down to the underworld.
This is basically sending a gift basket that says "Go to hell." It's kind of
It's essentially like kind of a threat.
She puts
honestly.
together this really nice basket, and it's like these craft beers. They're like sours that are made with pomegranate, and then like, I guess like a little like fruit arrangement. She assumes that they would like that because they probably eat healthy because they're very muscular, and some of those like granola like power bars that have like the dried fruit in them, but it's pomegranate. She had to go like all the way down to Trader Joe's for those, and it took like an hour and a half.
Oh. They primarily grow in California and Louisiana,
sure.
at least in the US,
Louisiana is constantly surprising me, so
right?
hi buddy. And some other things. Those are the things I could think of.
Okay.
She spends like a whole day putting this thing together with a nice apology note.
That's my first letter.
If I may, I will complete the rule of 3 and also send an email to Sabrina.
Hello, Copper. How are you, buddy?
Sabrina. It's widely known in our professional community that you are severely underutilized and underpaid. If you ever have a desire to perhaps change this fact, here's my information. I can promise you that your compensation, as well as your responsibilities, will be far above competitive. Best regards, M.
That's 2 job offers in like
Trying
1
to
week.
snipe my personal assistant?
She saw the fruit baskets. It was really well well done.
Sita, you got one?
Man, I really don't. Like,
You want to pass?
I
Because
might-
I can send you one that you might have a response to.
Yeah. Go for that.
Okay, I'll double up. My second message from Meredith shall go to Fable. For the most part, it's like just 1,800 attachments. And the message itself simply says, "Hello, darling. Make sure to sign everything appropriately. And, dinner to celebrate this weekend? Bring your girlfriend. I want to hear all about her writing program." Love, M.
Okay. So yeah, Fable's response to that then would be something along, right. Hello, love. Hope things are treating you well. Let's see. Would love to have dinner. What did we decide the girl's name was? We put that somewhere, but we never.
I do not remember, I'll be perfectly honest.
All right, well,
You could say any name right now, and we will pretend that that's what it was.
You get to name
originally.
her.
it's Jennifer.
Plafna.
Plafna
Jennifer.
He says,
It's Greek.
Yes. The Greeks invented Jennifer.
He says, I would love to join you for dinner, but I can ask Jennifer, but really, she's not my girlfriend, just a friend. I would love to talk about some things. Well, we best do it then and there. All the love back at you, Fable. With this big scrolly font. Hey.
It's got like his full like media package underneath that's just like included in all of his emails.
It's at least as big as the message above it.
Love it.
Savannah, do you have one?
Yeah, I mean, it's just something else stupid.
Okay. Do a stupid one.
Hi. Can I help you, sir? Hella. Because now she's got the idea in her head. Texts Mars. Hey. been a long time since we hung out. I was thinking, since, I'm trying to be more active and everything, maybe I could tag along next time you go to the gym? You could show me the ropes? If not, no worries. Kisses.
All right, I've got my last one. Am I the last one to go? Anybody else have one? Has everyone done two? Or Sita, you still have to do
Sita's
one.
done
Okay.
one. Me and Sita.
I'll do one more and then we'll finish that one. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. This one is actually a invitation that goes out to everyone in this group from Corex Industries. That's the right one. Corex Industries sends out an invitation to everyone that's here, and then also some other key figures, philanthropists, stuff, because as a little bit of background, maybe I can also spend the rumor on this one. Morrigan's tech company was contracted by the NSA for surveillance operations, and I've also got the audited thing that your business practices are being scrutinized by the public. So I think that are publicly condemned and reparations are demanded. So I'm tying those together. And the Morrigan sends out an invitation to everyone for a fundraiser gala that Corex Industries is throwing. The big dinner and auction, a silent auction that's going to be taking place at some hotel in San Francisco. I don't have one off the top of my head. Big schwanky affair, and all proceeds are going to the ACLU for that. So yep.
This is not a letter, but we get a cut to Meredith scrolling her emails and receiving this invitation and just going, shameful. Clicking through it.
So that is that's what she sends out.
Okay. So this is going to be from Odin to Jela, which is not a series of syllables that's ever fallen out of my mouth before, but it's fun to say now that I've done that. Odin to Jela. Hello, I'm here. And it says, hey, I have heard that you ... Look, if you were worried about me ... Fuck it. Look, I have a huge favor to ask. In considering the recent attack on me, I don't feel like it's safe for Miranda for me to be around her right now. Please, if what I heard is true and you cared enough about me to look after me at the hospital, look after her now. I've got some things to do. I will try to get back to her soon, but right now it's not safe for her. Thank you. I love you, Joe.
All right. Lots of letters. So that is our DMs done. So we will move on to the second volume of our of this cycle.
Since we're in a transition, I want to say hi, readers.
Hello, Raider.
Hello. I hope you have fun with the horror games. Now come witness a new kind of horror, family drama.
Family drama.
Welcome.
So, what do we want to center this chapter around? Is there I threw out the fundraiser gala as a potential event, but if other people had other things they want to do like before then we could do some visitations or a split or something. So does anybody have any thoughts on that? Because it seemed like Joe maybe has some stuff to set up, maybe have some other stuff going on with some of our...
Yeah, I've got a visitation that I want to do, but Gala does sound like a great place for the chapter to revolve around.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Okay.
Ow.
Because we could do those visitations. Like I said, everybody's invited, so those visitations could happen within this event that is going on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I had like a couple of just like small little things. So maybe we could do the event and kind of wrap them in.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, because I was thinking this would be a good way to knock off some of the wishes that we had too, because we had talked about having some more like interaction with like media and the Inhumans and stuff, because I think there will be a lot of important people there too.
Everything I want to do currently, I can accomplish at the gala, except for like one like teeny thing that Hella would want to do beforehand.
Okay.
That's just me though, I don't speak for everybody.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I think
You
pretty
want
much what I want to do is gala approved.
Okay. So, do you, who wants, Hella, do you want to start off, or Sam, do you want to start off with what you were going to do before?
Yes, is Joe gonna go to the gala?
I guess that's a good question. Is everybody going to go?
Because that will just change what I'm doing.
Yeah, because then we should, if not everybody's going to go, we could do a split and
Yeah.
do whoever's not going to the gala with, but I just assumed everyone was going to go.
Meredith's
I
going.
think Joe's going to make an appearance, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do one thing before.
Okay.
And it's to show up at their home to talk to Miranda.
That's me.
It's you.
Okay, this is at the compound.
I assume so. I assume that's where she is.
Okay. So yeah, Miranda's maybe doing some schoolwork on a table outside their little home. Do they have like is it like a trailer that they live in, or do they actually have like a home that's like a...
Well, so there's the food truck, and then there's the Winnebago, and then there's a school bus that has no tires. So there's kind of like a pseudo stationary home or
Okay.
study room or playroom, whatever, in the school bus, and then Joe and Miranda's bedrooms and eating space, private eating space, and everything is all in.
Yeah. In the Winnebago. Okay, so she's probably outside the school bus, probably working on some stuff on her laptop right now.
Just sort of poofs in, just sort of teleports in. Knock knock.
Kind of almost drops the laptop. You just scared the crap out of me.
Sorry, I forget everybody's not used to that.
No.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, cuz, okay.
Sorry.
Oof.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, it's all good. Is everything okay? Is Dad all right?
Oh yeah, he's fine. Actually, I'm like half here because he asked me to be here. But don't worry about it. Everything's fine. He's a little busy right now and is gonna be gone for a while. Wanted you to know that, so you're not stressing.
Okay.
Sits down like across the picnic table from her. How do you feel about taking a little vacation?
Where?
LA.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I'd like. Is Dad's okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I have his text, email, letter,
Text.
I mean, I show you his text, but
He's awful. It's probably a Facebook message or something.
oh no.
Yeah.
We've been talking. He's really busy right now, dealing with some family stuff. Everything's fine, seriously. My dad is a lot to deal with, etc., etc. So, instead of you just being here by yourself doing boring schoolwork, why don't you come stay with me for a little bit?
Okay.
It'll be fun, like summer vacation. I'll show you around. There's so much to do in LA. You'll love it. I'll take you shopping.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a lot of fun. Can I ask you a question though?
Sure.
Is Dad really okay?
Yes, Miranda. He's really okay. Okay? It's been a tough week. We've got some stuff going on. It's nothing that
Okay.
he can't handle.
Everyone keeps saying stuff is going on though, and nobody's telling me what this stuff is.
How old is Miranda again?
16.
16? Okay. You know how our family is.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. So, when there's family drama, it's not like Uncle Frank said something racist over Thanksgiving dinner. He got into it with my brother. You know, do you know Fenrir?
Would Joe have mentioned anything about Fenrir?
I'm assuming she's never met Fenrir, but
I'm assuming she hasn't met Fenrir either, but
I would love, if we've kind of danced around the idea of Fenrir being in on the plot with Odin. I love the idea of she may not have met him directly, but saw them talking out by the fire one night, like saw her dad talking to this biker guy and maybe even asked him about it, and Joe would be just honest enough that she might know of him. But
it's okay. So like she knew that Fenrir showed up once and they all talked, but they've never talked. Okay.
I'm also assuming Miranda knows her mythology at this point, so she's a smarty and she's got a laptop.
Yeah, like other than books and stuff. Yeah, he showed up once.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, he's just not really the like get together and have a drink type.
It didn't really seem like that. Dad talked to him, didn't let him come into the camp, and then he left.
Okay, so he's my brother. He's kind of a dickhead. Him and Joe got into it. Obviously, when people like us get into it. It's a little intense. Your dad's okay. But Fenrir's doing a lot of prowling around right now, and he's trying to handle the family drama. So.
Okay. Yeah. If Dad doesn't want me here by myself, that makes sense.
But he did ask me to be the one looking out for you. Could be worse, I think.
Sure. I think it'd be fun to hang out, get to know you some more. I haven't been to LA in a while, so.
Gonna be so fun. We can do the touristy stuff if you want, but I've been living there for a while. Go to some real, like, hole-in-the-wall places, get some good food. I'll take you shopping. There's this great little market. All kinds of local artists and stuff. You'll love it.
Yeah, when we went there last time, we didn't really have a chance to see. We don't have to a bunch of touristy stuff, but I've never been to Hollywood, and if we could like do that, that'd be really cool too.
Yeah, we can go to Hollywood.
That
We could
sounds
probably meet some folks if you. I don't know what are you? I guess I don't really know what you're into. Are you into like movies or?
Well, I with the YouTube channel and stuff, I do some videos and stuff, and I've always been really interested in like directing, and if that, that sounds really cool to me. So,
Oh. That is really cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can probably pull some strings. I mean, Meredith definitely knows some people, so yeah. We could do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I mean, you might be stuck in my apartment while I work, but
That's fine.
I mean, I have a driver, so if you need to go anywhere, it's fine.
You have a driver. Okay.
Yeah.
Is your apartment really nice?
Define nice.
She just looks around the campsite and the Winnebago and the.
It has a loft.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure it's okay. I'm gonna pack a bag
Yeah.
and.
Did your dad ever give you that box of clothes that I brought you? I'm afraid he forgot.
Yeah. 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 Yes. Definitely.
Good. I made sure nothing in there was dry clean only, so you should be good.
All right, give me like 20 minutes. Just need to grab my stuff.
Yeah.
She goes and gets packed up.
It was like the most wholesome scene we've done in this game.
I know, right?
That
There's
was
no ulterior motives.
heartwarming. Of course.
It was like 90% just wholesome, because I think we all needed that. And I love Miranda.
So I don't have a scene that needs to take place before the gala, but I do a little bit before. Joe, after getting out of the hospital, is going to expend a fair amount of magic on a few tasks. He's going to zip himself to Meredith. Where's your office? LA?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he zips himself to LA. He uses some charm to get himself washed, trimmed, manied, pettied, gets a haircut. Have you guys seen season 1 of Umbrella Academy?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the assassins? I can't remember the actor's name. It's something Cameron, but the male assassin, the big guy.
Yeah.
So Joe gets the same like kind of swept back and the trimmed but still bushy beard and the same shiny blue suit. that fits in the same way. Like just do that guy. And he's got his arm in a sling still, and he's got some bruises on his face, and I want to say his eye is still bandaged over. But other than that, he's all trimmed up and nice looking. And he goes to Meredith's office and uses some more charm on whatever, because he doesn't have an appointment, but he's getting into the office now, where she is. If she's there, whenever she's there, he's busting his way in.
I kind of want to make use of a token,
think
and I want
that
to
should
see
be a
what
token.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do a token for kind of wrapping this all into one thing. So your two options are either you can spend a token to say it's successful, or you can take a token to say that the magic, if you want to choose for it not to be successful. Sounds like you want it to be successful, though.
Yeah, I do want this to be successful.
Okay, so you're going to spend the token. Meredith, you get the token.
Okay.
And then, do we have either one of you have the questions up?
I've got it, yeah. So if it succeeds, choose one. Let's see. I get to ask it. That's right. I mean, come on. Some of these don't actually apply, so how does an unintended side effect occur?
Let's say the similarity is enough that there's some paparazzi who see me walk in dressed like that and think I am the Mr. Cameron guy. And so there's a bit of a scene in the lobby of your office, and they're waiting for when I come back out. Like the charm was so much that it got the attention, there's some paparazzis in this.
And I imagine like they think it's him, and they realize that it's Joe, and so then they're sticking around either way. I mean,
100%.
That's very cool.
I like it. Okay, cool. I guess Meredith is only like roused from her computer from the sounds of like yelling, like over here, Ultimate Joe, over here.
Sorry, I had to look him up. You're thinking of Cameron Britton, who plays Hazel.
Cameron Britton, not Mr. Cameron.
It was driving me nuts.
Yeah.
Who was also very good in Mindhunter.
Oh my god, that's right!
Oh, right.
Total transformation.
He played Ed Kemper in Mindhunter.
Oh.
He's such a good actor.
Terrifying.
Anyway, I just want to give him credit because he's an incredible actor, and also Umbrella
Fucking
Academy is
awesome.
kick-ass show.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Okay, so Joe says, "No, it's quite all right. Don't worry. I'll talk to you all. I have an appointment. I gotta go. I'm gonna
Over here,
talk."
Joe. Over here, Joe. Over here. Nice suit. What happened to your arm? What happened to your eye?
And he just slips into your office, closes it, and locks it. And he looks a little harried. I wasn't expecting all that.
You know, most people have to pay good money to pretend to be surprised for all of that, so well done.
Didn't quite go as I had planned, but look, are you going to the gala this evening?
I will be making an appearance, yes.
Well, there's something I wanted to talk to you about, but I figured perhaps we could show up together and talk about it along the way.
Together.
Doesn't mean nothing. We could show up separate if you want, but like I said, there's something I wanted to talk to you about, so I figured I'd put my head in and see what you're up to.
You could be part of the entourage, I suppose. Fable and his plus one, Jennifer, I think. Jessica? Jennifer. Will be coming along as well.
Well, that sounds like a right fun time. I heard that Fable guy's music is musician.
They're extremely talented.
Mind if I,
Sure.
mind if I took a seat?
Looks down at the extremely narrow chair across from her desk. I don't know how comfortable it will be, but sure.
Yeah, I reckon you're probably right. He just moves it out of the way and kind of like, because he's a big dude, right? So I mentioned like he doesn't want to be looming over you during this conversation, so he just kind of gets down on his knees. So his head.
She stops him. Look, stop, just stop. She goes off into the corner of the office suite, and she has like a little keyboard and like a couple, some music instruments like set up, you know, audition sort of stuff, that sort of thing. Ugh. And she grabs like the piano bench, which does not have anything on the sides, just sets it down. A little more comfortable, I think.
Thank you. Very hospitable. All right. Are you happy?
Excuse me?
Are you happy? Simple question.
Not a simple answer. With what exactly?
See, that might be part of the problem right there. That's a simple question. Right now, your life, are you happy? It's bigger than that. It's more complicated than that. Why?
Because life is complicated. It involves several facets. It involves several different forces at work. Not to mention our very long, protracted, repeated lives.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Was Meredith happy? Do you remember?
I think she was. In her own way. I won't say content. She had several aspirations. Ones that I don't think she properly got to fulfill.
Rotten shame. Of course, that sort of thing could happen to anybody. God or mortal, their dreams might not be accomplished, right?
Oh, I thought you meant that a mortal do actually have been the re-embodied incarnation of a god. No, that only happens to very, very specific people over very specific periods of time, so.
No, her goals, her aspirations. That it's a shame that those haven't been accomplished. And she hasn't gotten a chance. She never got a chance to accomplish those, right? You feel it? What did she want to do? I'm guessing something with music, piano perhaps.
He glances over at the array of musical instruments. She was a singer-songwriter. A quasi-successful one. But every time she turned around and collaborated with someone, their star went on the rise, and she stayed put.
How does she feel now? About you? She's not gone, Meredith. Keep using
I'm
the
well
past.
aware. Do you ask these same questions about yourself?
Certainly. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And that's why I'm sitting here now. You want to know what Joe thinks?
More what Joe wants. But sure. What does Joe think?
I'll tell you what Joe wants. Joe just wants a chance to live his life. All this other shit without someone else's life pouring eons of responsibility and family drama down his gullet because he doesn't fucking deserve it. Joe was a good kid. He was turning his life around. He met somebody beautiful, had a wonderful child that he was raising. Right at the beginning of it, I came crashing in. And his life's never been the same since. Well, what about Meredith? You said that everybody else kept passing her, but how old were you? How much of a chance did she get at her life?
About a quarter of a century.
To die at 25 would be a crying shame.
She's not dead, Joe.
No, that's what I was about to say. She'd be alive, but no longer in control. Could be a slave to somebody else's thousands
She's not
of
a
years.
slave either. Meredith is talented. Meredith is capable. And Meredith is still here.
Meredith is referring to herself in the third person right now.
But would you like me to incorporate the royal we instead? Yes, I'm sure I'd get a really great reputation that way.
I'd like you to do something else. I'd like you to help me find Miranda's mother. I think she was one of yours. Greek.
One of mine.
Greek. I'm not certain, but it's a long time ago. I remember her features, sound of her voice. I think she was one of yours. Maybe a lesser deity or a siren, I'm not sure.
All right. I'll play. Suppose that's true. Suppose with my vast sum of resources, I'm able to find her. What do you want with her?
Well, I'm going to put it out on the table for you, Meredith. 2 reasons. One is I want to know why. I feel like she picked me, and I don't think Miranda was an accident. I don't know how, I don't know why. It's somewhere between a dream, a vision, a gut instinct. I don't know. It's just something I believe. And the other one.
Something, use protection, something, but okay. And the second?
The other one. I think Miranda is going to reincarnate. That's not a gut instinct. I've been having visions. Like I used to in the old days. True visions. Possibilities. I think Miranda is going to reincarnate. But I don't know who.
the Pantheon are all here. We're all accounted for. And the cycle...
Missing gods who didn't die or didn't fade out. They just haven't found them. We're the Pantheon because we're the ones we could find, not because we have disproven anyone's existence. You heard the rumors about Willie. Wouldn't you believe it?
Well, it's Willie.
Right. Dionysus has been missing for, what, quarter century?
And how is finding Miranda's mother going to help you with this supposed vision?
She can't. I don't know, I'm not gonna stop it or guide it, but if Miranda is about to inherit an ocean of someone else's memories and make them hers or not, I think she deserves to meet her mother before it happens.
I'm not playing any games, Joe. If you have some beef to settle with the previous partner, that's on you, and you do that on your own time. However, Miranda's a big girl. If this is something that she wants, and I hear it from her, I will try to find her mother, and I will tell her that Miranda would like to meet. Nothing more, nothing less.
All right. One more thing.
I'm about to leave you for the proverbial wolves instead of the real ones. Make it quick.
When you were speaking with the Morrigan the other night, you empathized with me. You said, lucky me. It's hard for me to remember. I was in a hospital bed at the time.
Were you recording our conversation?
Not exactly. Some of the Morrigan's magic backfired and our minds got intertwined for a minute. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop. It was just loud sounds in an empty hospital room. I wasn't spying, Meredith. I couldn't help it.
Well, you can help overhearing, and I can't help that. I have no desire to have that conversation with you, Joe.
I think that's fair. I just figured it's worth asking. Now, since it would seem like you would just as likely shoot those lasers out of your eyes as go to the gala with me, I figure I'm going to go ahead and fight my way through the mob. Or not. Would you mind opening your window?
She'll buzz on her desk. Celia, I think it might be black car time. Repeat, black car time.
Joe kind of stands up awkwardly. What black car time? What does that mean? I didn't do anything wrong here, did I?
That's code for we have someone important to get the fuck out of the building and quickly.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Where do I?
Just. If I need to spend a token for this, I will just say that one of her very efficient assistants, Celia, bursts in with security and like, I don't know, like a coat left over in the lost and found that they can
And
throw
Joe gets
over
sent to
Joe.
a black site and is never heard from again.
Yeah, but we also got to acknowledge the pregnant 2.5 minutes or whatever it would be. Like, it could be 25 seconds and it would feel like it's 3 hours of after the last thing you said, and Joe just kind of awkwardly standing there, drumming his fingers and. Good talk.
Dad! He's such a dad.
Sir, we're here to escort you out. Go, 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 go. I'd like to spend a token.
I love Celia. Why isn't
Ooh.
she a character in here? We get Celia in here?
I might add her. I don't know. We'll see.
I'd like to spend a token. This is probably going to Joe, that Morrigan tuned in on that conversation.
Oh, it's still going. Okay. All right. Yep.
Or we can stop it whenever we want. but
I
love
I also
it.
really love it
Got the
because
spy on your shit.
specifically the capitulations about Miranda potentially reincarnating and wondering about like all the reincarnation stuff.
Oh yeah. Getting juicy now.
Take that token.
Yeah, so
That's
you
it.
get that token. We should probably take a break here.
Yes. I want to say something to the group before we take our break. And it is that I assume we're going to come back and start the gala. And I am going to require all of you to tell me what you're wearing.
Okay. Well, we know what Joe's wearing. At least,
We know what
right?
Joe's wearing.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
but I am going to require everyone to describe for. This is really for chat. Really. I'm so selfless. I am going to require everyone to tell me exactly what you're wearing. So
Okay.
think about it.
I will be Googling on the break.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will come back in a few minutes to finish up our session. So go refresh, get some water, stretch, whatever you need to do, and we will see you back here very soon. Welcome back, Internet. I just saw what Sita was doing at the last second there. Welcome back, Internet. We're here. We're playing Good Society.
We're queer. Get used to it.
Do it.
Hi. So we are going to jump back in for a party, yo. Was there anything else anybody realized they needed to do before we went back? Before we get to partying?
Not a whole scene, just that like Hela has now brought Miranda to LA, is going to go against her chaotic whims and not bring her as her +1 to the gala. Even though Cena's nodding like he knew I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
She's
I
not
really
gonna
thought
do
you were
that.
gonna bring her.
Not gonna do that. If Joe wasn't gonna be there, 100% would have. Knowing that Joe will be there, she likes Miranda, doesn't want her to die immediately, but is gonna leave her with Hela's like youngest, cutest security people to like hang out with her and stuff.
They got her like a backstage like thing to like a filming for like Mr. Beast or some shit. Like
Yeah, she's like, I'm so like, I can't go. I have this event, but Tom and Jimothy are gonna take you, and you're gonna have a great time. They're very sweet. You'll have a great time.
You even get to talk to him afterwards about, you know, like video editing or something.
And Hela just gives Miranda one of her credit cards and is like, go nuts.
Perfect. Okay.
And now I have two security people
on an SLR camera. Like,
it's fine. She can afford it. If she can't afford it, she needs to have a discussion with Miranda about, or Meredith about why she's not making enough money. No, just like, go nuts, it's fine. Maxes out at like 10 grand or something. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And now I have two security people who are very young and cute named Tom and Jimothy.
Of course you do.
It was the first name I could think of.
Of course you do. Okay. So I guess
I
should
promise
probably...
we'll do something together this weekend. Blocked off my whole weekend just for you.
Maybe she'll show up anyway.
That'd be
We'll see.
fun. Maybe she takes after me a little bit.
I'm debating it because one of my major character is throwing the party, and she is my other character, so I'm the only one that I need permission to make that happen. So I'm considering it. Okay, so party time. Do I have any good party music for this? We've been listening to Slavic Lo-Fi for a while.
I mean, there's Feeling Happy, but that might be
That's
a
not
little...
really the kind of party that I'm going for.
What was that? What was the like tango that Sid had playing last night accidentally?
It's something bolero.
That might be good.
It's
that
in my.
was really good.
Oh God, what is it? I'll find it. I will find it for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I've got the Elegant Magics playlist, but
it's dance music for elegant creatures, and it is called Sensual Bolero.
I love a sensual bolero. The dance and the jacket.
what?
I mean, obviously.
Who's the author for this? Is this
David Oxon. It's on the same. It's one of the Feslian ones.
Shout out to Feslian Studios. If you're
Stephen
looking
Oxon,
for
excuse me.
music for your campaigns, they write some dope shit that you can purchase the rights to.
It's pretty great.
It's not coming up.
Sensual Bolero on Bailar from Feslian Studios.
I'm looking. Are you spelling bolero correctly?
Yeah,
thought it
Bolerl.
Yeah, that's how I spelled it. It just came with a lot of other boleros. Which album was it on?
It is on Bailar.
There it is.
Bailar.
I just want a little peek behind the curtain of what we do is just sit around and try to get each other to look up the right music on Spotify. I'm gonna turn it up for chat for a minute.
Yeah, I had party music playing for a game last night, and then this accidentally
This just
shuffled
started.
over to this, and we're all like, wait, what? Yeah,
So
fuck it.
we'll go with this. Okay, so the gala is taking place. The Corex Industries rented out the Four Seasons in San Francisco. The lobby has been completely repurposed for this. The actual event is taking place on like the top floor at their dining venue and conference hall and the balconies up top, but there is like a red carpet laid out front, valet parking, escorting people in. It's cordoned off because there are photographers there taking pictures. It's a whole affair, and I'll set the scene from the inside a little bit as people show up. So there are, in the venue upstairs, there's obviously like a cocktail lounge area with high tops for near on the patio and the balcony outside. Inside in the dining or in the like the conference space, there are aerial silk performers at the center of the room. that performing throughout the evening, but around the edges of that same room is where the silent auction is taking place, where there are dozens of displays all in like glass cases, beautiful lighting and stuff of art pieces and small antiquities of Nordic and Greek and Roman, I guess, historical, mythological significance.
You're hawking the Pantheon's shit to get out of the shitter for being shitty.
All I can think of, all I can think of is the Star Wars meme where it's like, it belongs in a museum in its country of origin, right?
In its country of origin, right?
Right?
So that's what's being sold at the silent auction. It was probably like, and I think all of it connects back to Member of the Pantheon too. Like, this is Odin's straight razor, circa 30, like 34 BC or something. And
go ahead, pull a year out of your ass.
I'm just coming up with years that we would have all been reincarnated for, that we would have used them, and this. I'm trying to think of what sort of ancient sports would Mars have played?
What is the one? No. I was just thinking of I think it's Mayan. It's that sport that they recreate in the Road to El Dorado where they have the big hoops up on the wall and you gotta get the ball through it.
Oh yeah, but like you have to hit it with like your fucking hip.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
I just love that movie a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Another one would have been like, and some of them are like more modern. It's like this is the baseball bat that Mars hit the World Series winning home run for the like.
He was Pudge from like Game 6 of the Red Sox World. What was it? What's his?
I was gonna
name?
say it was the last time the Cubs won the World Series.
Oh, I mean that works too.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's all, and people can make up whatever they want for it, but it's all shit like that.
Are there like plaques describing it as such? Like,
yes. Yeah.
Oh, so this is it. Like the plaque says, this was the god Mars.
Yeah.
Knocked this fucking baseball out of the. Oh,
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean the people know, and this is our brand essentially. This is essentially a Craigslist sale for us of shit that the Morrigan held on to, or
the Morrigan's having a garage sale.
Essentially.
Yep.
For charity.
For charity. It's a good cause.
Tax purposes.
It's a good cause.
Good cause to get out of a really shitty situation that she's not really apologizing for in any sort of way.
Oh, she would never.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what it is. That's the event. Does everyone describe themselves, their arrival, where they, especially the NPCs that show up, and we need to talk about them too. Are the boys gonna be here?
Of course the boys are gonna be here.
Of course the boys are
They're
being
gonna
here.
miss a rager?
Alright, that's fine.
But they do arrive together.
Yes.
Should we start with the boys?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
Alright. I'm gonna find an appropriate suit.
Yeah, I have so many tabs open, right?
I've literally, you were fashionable linebackers is what I've been looking through.
Well, yeah, I can tell you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be probably have some sort of pinstripe with it, and the tie is going to be like gaudy as hell, There's gonna be lots of conflicting patterns. But I mean, like fashion forward, like very like I'm just imagining every ESPN like former NFL player that I've ever seen, and it's just gonna be.
You're just thinking of Cam Newton
You're
No.
really just thinking
over and
of
over
him,
and
yeah.
over again
No,
because he's so fashionable.
it's not a thing. But yes, I mean no, but yes.
We stand Cam Newton in this house.
That's what Morris is wearing. I've put it into our chat. I'll describe it.
Yeah,
you
you should
describe because I gotta find. Oh yes, because I have to
Oh,
find
that's
something
good.
for Apollo to be wearing.
So, okay, we'll let the boys come out first. Mars gets out and waves to the crowd. He is wearing, like, full tuxedo shirt, like, 3-piece vest, obviously perfectly tailored pants because that boy got a butt, and the regular pants will not do. But the tuxedo jacket has like the full like rounded wing lapels, and it is this gorgeous black and white, very overt floral pattern. But again, just a little more muted with the black and white. Very shiny indeed. No bow tie though. Open shirt, all chest hair. And he will go around and open the limousine door for his good pal, Apollo.
Who is posting a screenshot to the chat right now.
Yes.
Also, in a suit, no jacket, pressed, clean, white button-down shirt. Obviously, top few buttons open, revealing nothing but sculpted chest underneath. Fitted vest with a large, I don't know how to describe this color because my eyes are seeing maroon, but I feel like it's a little more purpley than that.
It's almost like a
Amaranth.
magenta, pink.
Like a magenta,
pink.
like a dark,
Yeah.
like dark magenta vest patterned with roses on a black backdrop, matching pants, black wing-tipped Oxfords, and yeah, I like the tie that this guy's going with. So a black and white paisley print tie, and a very fancy watch. Blonde hair coiffed to perfection. We love the boys, we treat them well.
We do.
Okay, so they show up.
They show up. They,
Or-
you know, they do the posing in front of the limousine. You know, they go up. They do the step and repeat. You know, in front of the the publicity shots.
They reach
do
over
them
the line,
together.
sign some autographs.
100%. Someone brought like an actual fucking football, signing it,
Obviously.
poses with it, the whole thing.
They're having a great time.
Mm-hmm. And 100% pre-gamed in the limo.
Of course.
A little tipsy.
A little bit.
Surprised they weren't hanging out the sunroof. on
It
the
just
way.
gives them the cute
Yeah.
anime blush
Mm-hmm.
that all buff boys should have.
All right. Who else?
So we already know what Joe is dressed. Satin, shiny satin blue suit, blue tie, gray vest, buckled shoes. I think he shows up in an Uber. Like, he looks nice, but he doesn't have a limo, and he could probably get limo money, but like it's not on his radar, right?
No,
Any
that
of
is
us could have called
so-
him a
Wrong on
limo.
like a nice Uber. What is it, like the Uber Comfort? or
Like a black
something?
car.
Yeah, but it's an Uber. And he gets out, and he's got a like a corked bottle with him, and I'm imagining like a full like not like red carpet, but essentially, right? Like, are there photographers and journalists?
There are photographers there, yeah.
Okay. So he gets out and is just immediately like, ah, crap, fuck, shit. Tries to scurry his way in.
So doesn't stop to socialize, just kind of pushes his way.
Well, not in like a get me the fuck in there kind of way, but yeah, he does like polite waves and everything, but he's trying to get in there.
Okay.
You know what? No, at the last second, he jumps back out and does like one of his goofy TikTok dances, like half a second of something. Flossing. I don't fucking know. And then he goes in.
Okay. I'll say I've been bringing in the rest of the characters too. Nemesis arrives in a company car. It's probably like a black like Mercedes. It's being driven by I think he shows up with a few members of her firm along with her that have come for the galley. Probably one of them as her date as well for the evening. And she's probably wearing it's probably almost dressed like she's going to court. Nothing like flashy. More like a black pantsuit and dressed nice, but nothing really out there or flashy. Probably the nicest thing is her hair looks like she probably got it done beforehand. But overall, showing up with a group of attorneys, not necessarily the most lively affair, but and does some polite appearances for the cameras, and then heads inside. Miranda, you're coming with Fable.
Meredith. I am Meredith.
Meredith, you're coming with Fable.
You're Miranda.
And,
You're Miranda.
And date, correct?
Yes, Fable, along with Fables +1, and then just a number of other folks. Any big names from the label. Can I spend a token to just say that we picked up Garth Brooks? Anyone opposed?
If you didn't do it, I was gonna do it.
Yes. All right. So yeah. So Garth comes with. Garth's wife. Yeah. Just any number. I need like one more musician or entertainer. Just someone random. I am swimming in tokens right now, so I'll spend another one. Someone like
Al Yankovic.
Weird Al.
Yeah, we picked up Weird Al.
He's so beloved. You have to bring Weird Al.
Yeah, I brought Weird Al.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got them all.
Or did you bring Daniel Radcliffe dressed as Weird Al? As promotion for his new film.
I'm spending one more token. I'm down to 3. We are also bringing Daniel Radcliffe dressed as Weird Al as a promotion for the film.
Okay, so both Weird Al original.
Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al.
And Weird Al is like
as
working
Daniel
on and
Radcliffe.
like writing that movie.
Yes!
So,
Oh, even better.
He
so,
would.
Yes. Yes, so they've swapped identities. So Dan Radcliffe as Weird Al. Weird Al is Dan Radcliffe. Garth Brooks, Fable, and all of their assorted +1s.
Okay. This is an entourage.
This is a circus, and that's the idea.
Lots of photos being taken of this group.
Yes.
Weird Al, Mr. Al, and Dan stop to do like a quick promotional like interview for the cameras for their movie, and yeah. God, can't believe that. That was good. Now I have to sit here and think if anybody has to sit down and play Weird Al or Daniel Radcliffe, I hope somebody has an impression for either one of those people. If not, they're going to fade into the background.
I can probably do Dan Radcliffe's accent.
Do it.
Sure.
He's like British with like a tiny bit of Welsh influence.
But he's being Weird Al right now. So you have to do Daniel Radcliffe pretending to be
Is
Weird
it weird
Al.
that it would be much easier for me to do Daniel Radcliffe than it would be to do Weird Al?
Yes. I couldn't do Weird Al. He's just got such a...
It's just very... That's
But
like an
That's
impression.
just an inflection.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not
Yeah.
like I'm doing an accent. That's like I have to do a very specific impression.
Yeah.
And that's tough.
Okay, well, we'll breeze through there and you can
Yes,
cross
but
that bridge.
They're in the
Meredith,
background.
Yeah, they're in the background. They're doing their thing. Media circus. Meredith, in fact, sort of like just lets them do their thing and almost like, pauses for maybe a photo or two and then sort of beelines, toward the staff and repeat. Full like arm length black, like full 4-length gown with some cutouts at the waist and then just completely like backless with this like really sort of like you only catch it in certain light sort of emerald sheen to it.
I like it.
Beachy waves, hair down, gorgeous jewelry, just very chic.
All right. Hella.
Sure, I can go. You guys just gave me a lot of time to think about how extra I could be. Hella shows up in a Hummer limo. It's like a big stretch Hummer.
Terrible for the environment.
Yeah.
Just terrible.
No, it's fine. I'll fix it. With just one other person other than the security that they travel with, who are all extremely attractive. It's like working for Hollister. You just have to meet a certain requirement. Except mine isn't gross. Sorry, there's a kitten chewing on stuff. Hella exits the very large limo with all the fanfare they are deserving of. Is wearing an evening gown that is barely appropriate. It is got lots of cutouts. There is an overlay that is sort of like jet black that's all beaded and covers basically everything important that should be covered. But it has this long train, whereas like the dress has like this sort of very deep V, this sort of large like slit up one leg, and it's all like jet black, and then the train is white. And exiting the limo with her is another woman who's dressed very sort of smartly in a suit, and is carrying with her an extremely large raven. Because Hella has shown up with a member of the American Bird Conservancy.
Fuck your gala. We're gonna crash it with the weirdest shit.
I'm also
Please say
doing
that the
charity.
Raven. Please say that the Raven goes like full Schitt's Creek and like just starts like dive bombing people.
It very appropriately, because it is not a bird that is ever going to be able to be released back into the wild. Very, very appropriately hangs out with its handler, and at appropriate moments sort of does very dramatic wing spreads and things like that. I'm doing charity at your charity. You gave me more than 2 minutes to think about it. What did you expect?
Not this. I did not expect this.
And at one point during the photo op, They have the raven sort of behind her, like very like dramatic with this big. Ravens are big. It's very large, like wings, and it makes for some very excellent photos.
Is this charity?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why celebrities do charity.
It's raising awareness.
To do weird
for
for the
birds.
step and repeat.
Listen, Hella loves birds. She's got very large tattoos of birds. I haven't really got the chance to talk about it.
Morgan loves birds too.
She should be super pumped. I brought a raven to her event. And yeah, it's all very dramatic, and she's got this big beaded gown that covers all the important bits and doesn't really leave much to the imagination. And yeah.
Okay. I guess I should say the Morrigan is already at the event as sort of like greeting people as they arrive passively, not like shaking hands with everyone, but it's just like sort of in at the top of the elevator as you get into like the cocktail area, has kind of positioned herself there to say hi to the important people as they come in. Whether or not that includes y'all, I will leave to your decision making process. She is wearing I'll post the picture. She's wearing sort of a mermaid cut red, like blood red dress that's mostly patterned in like roses or some sort of like crimson flower, but has lots of like sheer like gaps between the different flowers, and yeah, so you all take in the event as it is there, so everybody knows what is going on and all that. Does anybody have any like scenes they want to do within the event? Who wants to talk to who?
I don't have like any like a scene, but I got a couple of images that might help you guys spark something if you want.
Sure.
So I'm imagining Fable and Jennifer. So Fable's I imagine him dressed somewhere between like Slash and Johnny Depp, like some thigh high cuffed boots and like I don't know, just some sort of like designer jeans, and then like a partially unbuttoned black shirt, pinstripe, gray vest, sleeves rolled up, plenty of bangles on his wrists, and some kind of fancy hat. And I'm imagining Jennifer, she's not that cool.
Wow, but tell us how you really feel about Jennifer.
Someone's relationship.
You not remember how she got introduced to this game? She kind of sucks. She kind of sucks a little.
She needs to work on her her regulation of her emotions, really.
Oh yeah, that's going to come up. I already had that plan. So I also don't know if she has the same level of fashion sense as everybody else. So I'm imagining she's wearing like a white single shoulder dress that maybe like cinches at the waist, maybe goes knee length, has too many layers and ruffles in the skirt, too many sequins on the top.
No such thing. Sorry, continue.
Okay. And has some sort of headpiece with a little bit of a veil, and like it's uncomfortable, like that she's wearing like the white dress with the veil too. And you like their body language, she is way more into like the fame and crowd and being on his arm. And once they get into the gala, she starts hitting the sauce. It will get obnoxious. She's going to go from annoying to drunk by the end of the gala.
Are we gonna have to add Jennifer as a connection?
Are they? So they're the uncomfortable couple in the corner that's just like emanating spite that everyone is just like.
They do not want to be here.
Trying not to
put out the fire the whole time too, because
I feel bad for Fable. Like they seem really nice.
I love this.
They really only
Fable.
brought Jennifer because Meredith said so, right?
And yeah.
Oh,
And then,
Hella is
Meredith's
about to
trying
be
to be
all over
nice.
this.
I
And
love
then
it.
the other image I have is of Joe, and he's mostly keeping to himself, and he's either like staring at some of the old pieces, or he is actively talking to the Raven while its handler is in conversation with somebody else.
Yes.
Amazing.
Well, I do
Hey,
want to.
Morrigan, where's Morrigan? Yeah, did you get that?
Hella would want to like talk to Joe, and at least in passing at some point.
Do it.
Because I don't think that Hella ever like responded to his text about Miranda or anything. So yeah, I think with Raven and Handler in tow, sort of just kind of stands next to Joe while he's looking at some of the artifacts.
Oh, hey. Let's say he's looking at an old rusty 6-shooter, but he's got his hand. It looks kind of like he's leaning a little bit, but he's got his hand covering up the plaque. Oh. Hey. Oh, don't you look beautiful?
Thank you.
Cleaned up. What do you think?
Not bad. Not bad. I like the blue.
All right. I like the approval.
It suits you. So I got your text. Sorry I never responded. I was a little busy.
Had me worried. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's actually with... What time is it? Yeah. She's with 2 of my security right now in Hollywood having the backstage tour of her life.
Kind of
Just
wondered if you take her with you. I'm glad you did. She'll have to catch up on school, but she'll be a sight bit safer with you than back home alone.
I thought a vacation might do her good, but thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
No, I'm not doing it for you.
Sure, when you do it, for as long as you do it. So who's this? And he turns to I imagine the handler might think that he has turned to them, but he has turned to the Raven.
Well, this, pointing to the person, is Catherine.
Yeah. Hi there, Catherine. What's their name? Again, pointing at the bird.
This. The
Going by the names that people like, if it was a bald eagle, it'd be named like Freedom or Liberty or something. So
this
it's
is
Raven.
Omen.
Okay.
Oh, Omen.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is Omen. Omen is about 6.5 years old. Obviously, again, we try to do as much rehabilitation as possible, but yeah, she's not going to be able to go into the wild, but she is living a fantastic life at our sanctuary.
She's very sweet.
I think she would like more mice in her diet. Live prey would be good, wouldn't it? And he puts his hand out, and I'll spend a token for magic or something if you need me to, but I imagine like the Raven just gets on Joe's hand. I'm like, cool, yeah.
Dude, you're telling me I'm just like, I need more. They don't feed me enough. I don't really get enough space. But you know, it's a pretty cush lifestyle considering what I had before, but I'd like some more amenities. Maybe a TV, something like that. Yeah.
Sorry.
And all
Sorry,
anyone
Catherine.
else hears is just, ha, ha, ha,
Grandpa's
ha.
kind of an expert. So he knows what he's doing.
Oh no! I'm no expert. You Karen, you're the expert.
Catherine.
Sorry, of course. Yes, of course.
She can get a little edgy at night. She has eaten, but just watch your fingers, okay?
Aww. Puts his finger out and kind of ruffles the feathers a little bit and says, she gets bored at night. That's why. Get her a TV.
Ow.
I never get to watch my shows anymore. That's really the problem. My stories come on. I used to watch them through the window at the old folks' home. Now I don't get to watch them anymore. I'm never gonna know what happened to Harry's illegitimate half daughter. So I mean, I really need to. If you could swing this for me, buddy, I see some watches over there. I might be able to snag you something on the sly.
It feels
Oh,
really
you have to do that.
disrespectful
I'll
that
do
you're
what I
doing
can
this
do.
voice when I'm sitting right here.
Oh, I saw an opportunity. I had to take it.
It's very good.
Oh, God damn it. I have to interject here. I'm so sorry. This
No,
is
go.
off the rails, but the Sandman previews, the previews for the Sandman movie or show, and
Show,
Patton
yeah.
Oswalt is going to be the Raven. Oh, the whole cast is just...
It's on my
No,
watch
they had
list.
me when they cast Gwendolyn Christie.
Yes.
They absolutely had me. And I'm not even, like, I haven't read Sandman.
From what I've seen of it,
But-
it's actually holding...
I have
really
the first
like,
6. I'll send them to
Gimme,
you.
gimme, 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 gimme. I
I
can't
will
find them anywhere.
Send them to you.
They're impossible to find right now.
Okay, yeah, that was...
No, you
Folks,
were
it's
right
gonna
to
be
interject.
So amazing. It's going to be
Extremely
so
right to
good.
interject.
And if it doesn't, I'll cry.
No, it's gonna be good. Okay.
I'll take Omen, back the room over here. Just get her a little extra something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
whatever you need. I got it.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Call me Joe.
Joe. Well, pleasure. And say goodnight, Omen.
I found out recently crows and ravens can talk. They can imitate human speech. Can we say that for maybe the first time ever?
They can.
He
Good night,
says,
Joe.
Yep.
I mean, Carl.
Night. The scenes tonight are gold. I love this game so much.
Can we make this Raven a connection so I can just play this Raven for the rest of the game? I'll get rid
Yes.
of Morrigan.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yes.
Morrigan falls off the roof. I'm going to play this Raven now.
Turns out God's biggest weakness? Gravity.
Right.
Oh no. Wow.
Sorry about that. I wasn't trying to make a scene.
You never
Woman's very
are.
smart, but she doesn't.
It's fine. Catherine's kind of a know-it-all.
Yeah. Just,
No, I get it. I respect her. She does good work and everything, but God, she didn't shut up about it the whole ride over.
I get the impression that what was the bird's name again?
Omen.
Omen, right? I get the impression that Omen has the same feeling.
Yeah, well, they take good care of her. Take good care of all the birds. They're doing good work, so.
Hmm. I may have said something to the bird about helping Swing get him a TV, so I might need to work on that later, but it's neither here nor there.
It's fine. I can afford it.
Not in poverty, you know?
Well, no, that's not what I meant. I just.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd offer. Seemed like you really liked the bird, so.
Yeah, the ones back in Portland are kind of jerks. Not all of them, but attitude.
You're really weird, you know that?
That almost sounded like affection. Yeah, I know.
Never heard of her.
But how do you feel about all our old crap being hawked here? Seems kind of gaudy, doesn't it? Even from Morrigan.
Honestly, I thought I would care a lot more than I do. I thought maybe it would rub me the wrong way, but I just don't give a shit anymore.
Well, I think maybe in this case that's not such a bad thing. I think if I were a betting man, I'd put some money down that was their intention, was to get a rise out of us. Make us feel something.
I've got a lot of new toys, so the rusty daggers and weird idols don't really appeal to me anymore.
Still have the nails?
Yes.
Good. Just checking.
Whatever. Morrigan can be as gaudy as she wants to. It's her business.
Yeah. Agreed. Of course, here we are at the occasion.
Well, yeah, but we're not here for her.
What are you here for?
Fun. Mostly. Because apparently I need to learn how to have it again, because that, points to wherever Catherine went, is my date.
Well, at least you're not here alone. And he's going to grab a couple of champagne flutes walking by and hands one to her. To fun?
Too fun.
If I may, Miranda is just gonna sort of swing behind the two of them, give like, hello. Joe, I might have some info for you.
Do you mean Meredith?
momentarily. Huh? What?
Did you say Miranda, or am I losing it?
I couldn't even tell that time.
I'm pretty sure you
I
said
just said she-
Miranda.
I didn't say any names at
Am
all.
I
I just said
hearing
she goes up
things?
behind them.
Oh my god.
I just went up behind them, does one of these. Mwah, mwah. Joe, I might have some information for you in a little bit. Just hold tight.
Okay.
I'm gonna borrow Hella for just a second, though, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, just a minute. Leads her off. Just making sure you got all the paperwork signed. We good?
Oh, yeah, you should have it in your email.
Great. Oh, I do. Look at that. Perfect. Was that your date?
Grandpa? Or Catherine?
The bird lady.
Or... date is a strong word.
Right. If you're looking for more fun, just sort of like nonchalantly under her nose, like points toward the bar where I assume Apollo and Mars have just like started a drinking game of some kind with all of the other guests.
He never answered my text.
Well, why don't you go ask him why?
I don't think... I was thinking about whether or not Hella said anything else. She doesn't. They just make their way over to the bar.
Cool. We'll wave goodbye, circle back around, feels the tension of the Fable Jennifer situation, has one of her people go tap Fable on the shoulder, bring them over. You said you wanted to discuss a couple of things before we finalize?
Oh, right. No, it's just some business. Boy, love, why don't you go join those mates over there, the drinking contest, right? You love a good drinking game. Played those in college yet? I'll talk to you in a bit, huh?
Fine, whatever.
Right. Oh, God, she's gonna be a bloody mess by the end of the night. I can tell that already.
Hey, do you guys have Fireball?
Never mind. There it is.
Well, the good news is they should not have Fireball. Smash cut over to the bar. They pull it out from the back. I was wrong. They have Fireball. Okay.
Shots.
We better make this quick then. Yes.
What's happening with the company? I've been, I don't follow business news all that well, but it seems like I've been hearing from people. People have been telling me there's been a bit of a takeover, and then you sent me that email with the attachments. I'll reach up and chip.
Let's just say this. You're going to make double what you are now on this next contract. You will have all creative control. Life will be easy.
You know me, it's not about the money.
I know.
Creative control. What about you? You're gonna be all right.
I'm going to be fabulous.
Well, you're already fabulous. That's not what I asked.
This is the next logical step.
He reaches his hand out and just kind of loosely grabs hers. That kind of like, not like full hand grab, but like a couple of fingers grabbing a couple of your fingers. And he says, well, as long as we're staying together in it, I'm in.
You're my number one.
Oh. So.
All right.
Sign the paperwork, then, eh?
All right. So just give me your phone. So yeah, just there. And there. Yeah, you can just use your finger. Yeah. And there. And initials. And that one. And there. And there. And one more initials.
You're not signing my soul away, are you?
No, love, no. I'm giving you your soul back. And one more.
Ominous.
Perf. All right. I'm gonna make my rounds. I'll send Pierre over to keep an eye on Jen. Yeah.
Oh, fucking right. Thank you. I'm gonna go make myself scarce. Maybe go up to the veranda or something for a bit. Keep out of sight of it.
Might be for the best. Worst case scenario, we'll just make sure she gets a car home. All right. Toodles. Heads off.
I think since Joe is alone, Morrigan will go over and talk to Joe.
There we go. Okay. I think this time, he's standing near. I put it to you. One of the Morrigan's artifacts.
What would that be? What would she be selling of her own?
Oh wait. What about probably? I mean, they're way pre-Christian. I don't know if it'd be rings. Something signifying the I don't know if they're married or tryst between the Morrigan and the Dogville.
Okay, maybe it's just like a I mean, it could be simple as like a ceramic pot or a vase or something that depicts like the mythology of it around like the outside, like some old thing dug up in like Ireland or somewhere on the Scottish coast. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, she walks up, heels clicking across the marble floor. Very audible on her approach. Stops next to Joe and says, "Bit of nostalgia trip, huh?"
Well, I reckon you would know, wouldn't you? I mean, you put it all on.
I just thought I'd clean out the closet, a few things, you know.
You could have burned it instead. It seems like a bit of a show. Morgan, you're known for subtlety. This is kind of over the top now, ain't it?
Well, way things are right now, I could use a good press. People get a bit finicky when it comes to listening on phone calls, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Heard about that possible NSA contract.
Everybody will forget about it by next week. You know how social media is.
I certainly do.
Things are different now than they were back in our time. I mean, look at this. The fact that this survived centuries. I don't think anything we do here now survive half the time. Everything just feels so much more temporary.
Imagine them both standing like literally side by side during the first part of that, and he takes kind of a half step back and to the side so that he can look straight at her. It's not tenderness coming out of you, is it? I haven't seen that in almost 1,000 years.
What can I say? Rooting around in my storage lockers brought up some more memories. Plus, seeing you in a hospital bed, all weak and vulnerable.
Remember if I properly thanked you and all, but thank you.
You're quite welcome. Just make the most of the second chance. I figured you'd want to spend the rest of our cycle here sleeping.
Oh. And I did listen. Y'all have been yelling at me for some weeks now to get my shit together, so I don't know. I figured first step, nice suit, nice shoes, modern haircut. I kept the beard, got it nice and oiled up, sticks his chin out towards you. Like, his mannerisms still really don't match with the fancy attire.
Yeah.
So he's like sticking his beard out at you to encourage you to feel it.
I think she does reach up and like out of character for her even, reaches up and kind of runs her fingers through the side of it, says, "Oh, that's very impressive. I forgot what you looked like, all cleaned up and spit polished like that. I do prefer the battle armor of her youth, though.
Well, maybe
Blood
you can
looks
set
better
that
on
as
you
the
than-
attire for the next gathering."
Speaking of which,
Hmm?
what is it you're planning for that?
Oh, what are you talking about, the trial?
That or I might have overheard a conversation between you and Mare.
leave her alone, Morrigan. My daughter is off limits. These games that we're playing at, these god games that you dragged me back into, that I'm playing with you again right now, you leave her the fuck out of it.
Well, that is the Odin I remember. What are you afraid that I'm going to try to do?
Well, Morgan, what you're playing at with this whole thing any better? Yeah, everyone keeps asking me what my game is. I want to know why nobody's asking what your game is. I don't know. I know how terrifying you are. You and I have sent more mortals to their fucking graves than the rest of this pantheon combined, and my granddaughter is the god of death. So you want to know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of what we were capable back when we were doing that. And he points at the piece of pottery. Have you changed? Have you really changed? Would you respect my love for my daughter more than these fucking politics?
She looks back at the vase, clicks her tongue, and says, "Why is this one so special?"
Because I haven't fucking ruined her yet. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get mad. I don't mean to yell. But you gotta know, there's nobody in the world more important to me than her. And I will raise the pantheon, the planet, and you to the ground if I find out you hurt her.
I'm not going to hurt your girl, Odin. But I worry that you might not be able to protect her.
You let me worry about that. We have to talk about this now. I was just enjoying being around you for once.
I wasn't trying to drag anything up. I overheard a conversation in which you sounded very concerned.
I overreacted to you saying that, so. Are you still in my head now?
It's hard to tell.
I thought it had ended.
Blood magic's unpredictable. It's probably ended by now, but who's to say?
Right. Whatever.
I won't go snooping if that's what you're asking.
And we both know that if we have to, we will. So what's a promise like that worth it, beings like us?
Fair. So are you going to bid on any old nostalgias tonight?
I haven't decided yet. Honestly, most of the stuff I would like to just let go of. Being here and looking at some of it, maybe.
Well, it's all going for a very good cause.
Oh yeah? What's that?
clearing my good name. Let me get you a drink. How about that? Something stronger than the champagne you're drinking there.
He tilts the rest of it back and goes, "What are you trying to get me drunk?" Didn't have to do that back in the day.
I miss how lively you were back in the mead halls.
Maybe another time, Morgan.
Fine. I'll be around.
Morgan.
Turns around as she was going to leave. Yes.
You do tonight look as beautiful as I've ever seen you. And then he clicks his heels and turns, like he does that thing where you pull up on the balls of your feet and click your heels, and he turns and walks away.
Flatterer. Goes to rejoin her group.
Y'all wanted some romance.
Now we got some romance.
I know we're probably going to be ending shortly.
Sure.
One little thing I would like to do. At some point in the evening, I'm sure, there'll be some talk. There's an MC, I'm sure, chatting about stuff, whatever. After all of that, Meredith would like to stand and clink a champagne glass. If I may, this evening, before we go off into these fantastic festivities, I would like to raise a toast to our fantastic hostess, Morrigan. Thank you, as always, for bringing us all together in a united front toward an esteemed goal. Cheers. Hear, hear.
Here. Sláinte.
Morgan has always been a great inspiration for me. Her spirit of entrepreneurship has, in fact, inspired me more recently. I'd like to spend some tokens here. Let's see. I'd like to spend... Meredith's company is about to be liquidated. Oh, no, that hasn't been spread yet. Not that one, then. We'll do... Well, I'll spend whatever I need to at this point. Y'all can tell me how many it needs to be. I would like to take this opportunity to announce that, in conjunction with the National Endowment for the Arts, the World Intellectual Property Organization, and Universal Entertainment Group, we have come together as artists and business people to create a brand new organization, the World Entertainment Group Organization, or WEGO, has just secured a $500 million grant to support the arts around the globe. And all of the artists here this evening will be bought out of their contracts and will be contributing to this work. I really must say, Morrigan, I could not have done this without you. Cheers.
Okay, so tokens. Let's negotiate those first.
I have a suggestion on one of them. One of the rumors, right? Because I think you guys said you can spend a token to
Has to be
squash
spread.
a spread rumor, but you can use it to squash a spread rumor, right?
I don't think
Can you?
so.
No?
I mean, you could spend a token to do something that might go against that rumor, might amend that rumor. Like,
Okay.
the rumor's still there, but you could spend a token to do something that might go against it. But again, a spread rumor doesn't necessarily mean that thing is happening.
It just
Right,
means that
that's-
everyone believes it.
Believes it's happening. We just usually, when you spend the token with that rumor, usually are using it to like make something around, like
Entangle it in there somewhere.
entangle it in there somewhere. So you could spend a token to make something happen though right now if you wanted to amend it. Also, the token you're spending, I'm imagining, is going towards the Morrigan. So I also have the power to maybe negotiate something as part of that.
Sure.
But we'll get to that in a second. If Sita, you were gonna.
I was just going to say, on the rumor side, there's the bit about Fable looking for new representation. And if, in light of Meredith's announcement there, and especially Fable being there that evening, being seen and talking to her and stuff, it could be pretty fair to assume that is rumor debunked. But I don't know.
Okay.
That was just where my thought was going with that. That is, these rules are still brand new to me. So
Yeah, well, so what's interesting about like some of it is that like with the rumors that we still have token, like the rumors that might relate to things that have already come to pass or changed, like those rumors are still in play, so we could still spend those tokens on other things later on.
Okay.
So, I will accept the token. I think the one thing I will add to this scene to maybe cast a little bit on it, my own twist on it, is that Morrigan, obviously you've given the toast, she says in the evening, so she approaches and comes in to give you like a big congratulatory hug. And she gives you a hug, and she just like very softly in your ear says, "Thank you." And she turns and goes back to the party. Is there anything else?
All I wanted.
Are we going
I don't
to
know.
put off me trying to get Mars to date me for another week?
We can start the next week with that too. 'Cause
Ah!
I figure we'll keep this event going for a little bit because we'll have some other things. So, my token, or I guess my negotiation with this is, I think the Morrigan had that her purpose for buying out the company was to push Meredith to do something like this. Schemes and schemes. I don't know what that is, but that's the way I want to hang. Like I have no idea what that might be. We'll have to figure that out. But
Dude, it's so much fun when your character is like a better manipulator than you are, but you know
Oh,
just
yeah.
enough about him.
Oh, yeah.
not
Oh
a-
yeah, they
I'm
totally
not a
planned
manipulator.
that from the beginning. I did
Yeah.
not just put that together at the last second. No.
Yeah. I just have to figure out what she wanted out of that situation, why she would have wanted that to happen. But we can talk about that. So yeah, we're about 2 minutes out. So y'all want to go and wrap it up there?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you everyone for what we don't have any. I guess we'll do stars and wishes. We just stars.
Yay.
Do those. So everybody do your star and wish and tell the people who you are if you want to do that again. So should I go first?
I can go if you don't want to.
If you have one in mind, you can go ahead and go, because I didn't.
I'll go. Hi, it's me, Savvy. You can find me on the internets at Savvy Seaworth. I run and play in many games on the channel, and there is a kitten slowly trying to climb my green screen. In the background,
Detective,
she's having
you
a
solved
great
the
time.
mystery of the green screen. It's there.
She thinks there may be more to it. My star is gonna go to Sita, because the way that Joe sort of lived in and reacted to the scene with Hela, just sort of telling him, yeah, I took your daughter, your favorite and only daughter, to LA, and she's with some of my security people having the time of her life, was really fun. I thought that whole interaction was really nice and fun, and there have been some new facets to Joe that we're getting now that we're getting back into it, and I'm really enjoying them, and I thought they were very well played. So my star goes to you. Everybody knows what my wish is going to be, because I want to romance the Bigfoot Ballman.
I'll just add a +1 onto, or a ×2 onto the Hela and Mars date.
It's going to happen, and I'm very excited because he's so dumb.
He's so dumb.
I love him. I at least want to sleep with him.
Though. That butt, though.
Dat booty.
Yeah.
Dat booty.
And that's all we do at the end of this game, right? It's just stars and wishes.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Then I'm done.
Isn't it it's so much different than every other game we've All right, here are the
I
6
never
questions.
know what it is we're doing. At the end of the session, the keeper will ask the following questions. Do we conclude the current mystery?
No.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Oh.
I don't know.
Did we learn something new and important about the world? Did we learn
So
something new and
much.
important about one of the hunters?
So much.
I'm done. Goodbye.
All right. I'll do mine. My star is going to go to Sid for doing her own Meredith doing her own scheming and plotting and stuff. That was really
I have
good.
been talking with Sita and Savvy this entire game, setting that up.
You've been like, what happened to no secrets between us, y'all? I thought I had missed something. I was sitting here like,
No,
what?
I wanted to surprise
Did
you.
something happen in the last? I
It
was
was
surprised.
a fun surprise.
I was very surprised.
Surprise!
So
We never get to surprise you.
No.
You know what? I thank you for the surprise. Now it surprised me, and now I've got to figure out how Morrigan's gonna react to that. So that's so that'll be my start. My wish is try to figure Joe again. Again. No, Odin again.
I like Joe
More
again.
Joe
Joden.
again. Huh? No, Joden is what we call just Joe. I'm
This
doing
is a ship
the
name.
This is a
Joden.
ship
Here
name.
we go.
Jodigan.
Joe again.
Joe
Odin.
Jodigan.
He had whiskers on.
I wanna dig into it.
It's 11 o'clock at night here. I'm sorry.
We're
I have
tired.
no brain left. My brain has left the building.
That's the weirdest word I've ever typed out.
We don't
but
talk
yeah.
about Joe again.
We don't talk about Joe again.
So I'm gonna just get more Jodigan. But that's all. That's my wish.
So do you want to go or shall I?
Now kiss.
I can go. Now,
Kiss, stab.
my star this evening goes to Val for I don't think you could have created a rumor and then an event more just emblematic of Morrigan as a character and fucking setting up a charity function to sell off everyone's shit to get herself out of the shit. without apologizing for a fucking thing. Oh, it's so good. So good. Just chef's kiss. And my wish. Ooh. Yeah, I wanna see Miranda's mom.
Oh, what if Joe and Morgan kind of get the tryst back together, and then Mom shows back up, and then we got a little mama drama? Oh boy,
Mama drama.
That'll be funny. Especially we haven't even decided who.
Well,
that
funny for
person
the
is.
viewers is I'm going to be sweating. I'm going to be sweating.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I think I did this last time too. I am so torn on who to give my star to, but I just got to hand out to.
Give a galaxy. Go for it.
What's happening? So, right off the cuff, Sav, that first scene, your interaction with Miranda. I was just like, this is the most wholesome fucking thing that we've done on this show. And I decided right then and there I was going to give you a star. But then also, God Omen is like the coolest toss-in character that you just fucking made happen. And I enjoyed it so much. So I got to give a star to both of you guys. And Sid, you just get a star because I don't want to leave you out. You get a star for being.
I don't want your bullshit like pity star.
You don't need a pity star.
Your participation star.
Take that shit back. I don't want it.
Earn it then, Jesus.
Oh.
With your weak ass taking over the game proclamations at the end of the session. Come
Oh
on, you
my
ain't got nothing.
god. This is the level. Guys, the character bleed. We all love each other.
we need aftercare. We need aftercare.
Yeah, we need to add. I want to add Omen as a connection.
Omen must
I honestly-
return.
You're all
We
welcome.
need
Must.
we have our two connections. I feel like at a certain point we just kind of need to evolve a third one because we keep
Oh
adding.
no, that's part
Yeah,
of the
'cause
game. Is
Well,
you
we've
get your
already
first
added
two,
those.
and then you can
But
just
we're
add a
already
third.
facing that so hard anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's
Because-
something that we can talk about. Like we can workshop that because I have a feeling we're going to fill up our NPC roster faster than people are going to get.
Yeah, we need to-
into another connection.
Yeah, we need to codify some more because we added Hermes/Tom Baudet
Yes.
in there, who we don't have who's playing them or anything else.
No,
We
he
just
hasn't
have
shown
them
up
exist.
again, but he will.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I thought we added Willie Nelson, but
No, we should though.
We should.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I could add another row if we want to put some more NPC connections on there, or we can just play them as they come up because we need.
That's kind of what
this
we've
has
been
been
doing
really-
so far, and I actually
Yeah.
kind of love it.
The only benefit of adding them as connections is giving them tokens. That's the only power that the being an official connection really gives them.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome. Okay, did everybody do theirs? I'm not skipping
Yeah.
anybody, right? Okay. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We are so happy to be back, and I'm hoping very much that we won't have to take a week off for many weeks, and we'll get to just smooth sail through August. Join us tomorrow, like I plugged at the beginning, for Ward 47 premiere, our first session of Ward 47. It's our Parslings game. It's gonna be so much fun. 5 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. And if you are watching this after the fact, go check it out on YouTube. I don't have anything else, so yeah. Thank
Can
you,
we
Ella.
turn it back to Slavic lo-fi for just for
sorry.
a second?
I can
Just for a
barely
second.
hear the music. I'd forgotten that we'd been doing this all to sensual bolero.
We love sensual bolero,
We love
but
sensual.
we
bolero.
do stand Slavic lo-fi.
Slavic lo-fi is very good. So yeah, thank you to our lovely audience for watching. We'll see you in a week, and thank you to my lovely co-facilitators for helping make this game as magical as it's been. We will see you all next time, and until then, good game and good night, internet.